Morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss the part 3 of model number 5. That is the last topic of the syllabus. So in this case we are going to learn about the smart city. So smart city contains many of the services like smart education system, smart traffic, smart transportations, smart municipal services, smart cars, smart street lights. So many things available that can make it smart city. So many of the smart cities, the most of the services in the city are make it automate and should be paperless and should save them more time and easy for the user to access and use it. So these are the content of the discussion. The first one is smart and connected cities and IoT strategy for smarter cities. Then what is the architecture of smart city? We will see all these things in coming slides. The first one is smart city and connected cities. There are a lot of services available. I listed here very few. The first one is smart traffics, smart street lights, smart municipal services, smart hospitals, smart buildings, smart police station, smart education institute, and many more. Coming to the first one is smart traffic means nowadays if you see that in the traffic signals there are fixed number of fixed time slots is allocated for each and every lane. So based on that we can based on the density of the particular lane we can allocate the time. If there is very less people available in the lane we can give the lesser time. If there is more people available in the particular lane we can give the more time. Then coming to the smart street lights, so where the traffic lights should be on only when the particular user is passing through or vehicle is passing through. Then at the evening time only it should be on. Like that we can make street lights smarter way, so to reduce the energy as well as effective use of resources. Then smart municipal services like garbage collection, issuing certificates, online complaint and resolving. These are all make it very smarter, automate as well as less paperwork and should be resolved all the complaints without going to the municipal office. Then come to the smart hospitals where we can have the smart ambulance and IoT and ML based treatments like many hospitals are adopting so many high technology for scanning and other things. So that ambulance means what ambulance means here. So something if you are having the some any watches, smart watch is going to detect your heartbeat as well as your blood pressure. So based on your condition, if condition is very critical, it will reach to the ambulance services. So ambulance will come to your place to pick up you. So like that, smart hospitals are going to use smart buildings. So nowadays in every home we are so going to see that smart objects like smart TV, smart washing machines, and smart home appliances. Apart from that, we can have the some other smarter things, smarter services for the building like water and water connection, then energy, electricity. So many things are available. We can make it smarter for the building. So like that, without any burden, you can make it smarter for easier access. Then smart police station. Sometimes if you want to see that FIR status and complaint status, you can see online. Nowadays, most of the countries are adopted this, but it is very good if you adopt in the India. Then smart education institute. So people are learning from the home nowadays due to the COVID. We are also having the some in the case of smart education system, and they can study online, but and they can do the projects online. They can see the lot of simulation tools for the projects, and there are certain tools are available. They can make it online only. So like that, for if you want any certificates you can issue online. If you want any uh, loan certifications you can take the online. So many things are available here that for the smart education institute. So I request you watch this video to understand that what is the smart topic.
Smart traffic. More and more people are living and working in the city. This causes roads to get busier, especially during rush hour. And here you are, in the middle of it, waiting for the next traffic light to turn green. Badly adjusted traffic lights can lead to congestions, causing traffic jams and air pollution. For a pleasant urban living environment, good traffic flow is crucial. This is why we created Smart Traffic. Current traffic lights can only detect traffic once it is waiting in front of the intersection. But Smart Traffic uses multiple data sources to detect incoming traffic. Through these sources, we can predict who's arriving, when and where. The lights can turn green in a smarter way, at a smarter time, enhancing the traffic flow. All intersections communicate with each other. This way, bottlenecks can be detected and solved faster. Simultaneously, we can inform you about green waves. That way you will know if you'll have to speed up to make the next green light, or if you might as well take it easy. And because the traffic will have to stop less frequently and for a shorter amount of time, air pollution will be minimized. The result, you will arrive at your destination a lot quicker and the city will be a bit cleaner. Smart Traffic by Sweco. This way we plan and design the communities and cities of the future together with our clients.
Okay, that is all about smart traffic signals. Now coming to the next part of the session discussion, that is the IoT strategy for smarter city. How can make the smarter city deployments in our city? So what we need here, we need actuators and so many sensors, and we need some gateways that can process the some part of the data processing. Then we have the data lake where we are having so many data can be available, and we should need some of the data big data warehouses. Coming to the first part, that actuators and sensors, we already studied about these actuators and sensors. So these sensors will continuously sense the data, and actuator is going to actuate some part of the events so that data will be sent to the next phase. The next phase is gateway. So many gateways are connected together that the main intention of gateway is to pass data to the next level. So while passing that, some gateways are become very smarter nowadays. So if there is any small processing, lightweight processing are there, they can do in the gateways only. So that is the concept of fog computing. Then if the data is processing is very heavy, that we can send to the cloud. So after that, the cloud may collect so many data that will be need to process it and stored. So for that we need some big data analytics as well as big data warehouses. So these are the some basic components of IoT solutions for smarter cities. Now this is a very important part of this section, that is smart city IoT architecture. So there are so many architectures are available, but in the textbook they are not defined any predefined architecture. So I will go through some of the architectures that are good architecture for the smart city. The first one is, it's one of the government I taken from the one of the government website, where we can have the smart city architecture. It may be there are three levels. The first level is governance related, traffic control, fire brigade, municipal administration, environment protection, education, social security, and tax collection. So many are there. We can have some more components in this section, and after that we can collect all these data based on a certain criteria, and we need to continuously monitor the all the things. So apart from that, there are some critical conditions that we can also measure and manage as well as monitor. Then come to that, there are IoT platforms. There are two types of IoT platforms. The first one is company based, other one is enterprise based. What is the difference between these two? Company based are this one having office system, then company management system, there is a company sales system. In the come to the enterprise, business office system, management and sales system, industrial production. Most of the parts are very same. Enterprise means it's a big broader sense, company means smaller sense. Then business oriented means smart electricity, so gas and water supply, vehicle patrolling, traffic monitoring, control, intelligent and smart parking, early fire detection, prevention and fighting, product safety, tracing and logistic, medical treatment, e-health, m-healthcare services, commerce and banking, and so and others. So what is the meaning is there are three types of events here. The first one is e-governance, enterprise, as well as business. So these things mm, are mainly used for the connecting the smarter cities. Now this is a very popular IoT architecture for smart city. So I hope in examination if they ask the question on the architecture, you can go through this one as a architecture because it's a complete architecture that that involves everything here. So coming to the business part, so there are what are the already seen in the previous section. So we have to manage electricity, smart grid, smart monitoring system, smart metering system, smart water supply. Second part is water supply, central heating, gas supply. Then ITS, that is meaning of traffic monitoring and control, car parking, and traffic system. Then come to the next part is business, fire and business. Fire and business, sorry, fire protection and security services. So where we can have something happen in the city about fire, so we can reach as early as possible and try to resolve the problem. There's some medical services like e-health, smart ambulance, smart hospitals. Then commerce tourism system. So tourism is one of the very high revenue department where we can have the adapt to the most of the things like uh, planning of the tourism, etc. Then paying of the tax and fees, that's come to the other part. These are some of the services we can have in the smart cities. We can have a number of services based on our requirement, we can add it. Then come to that, for all these things in the left side of the images, internet we required, urban application platform we require mobile unified service platform. So these are the some of the requirement for the IoT services for smart city. So what is the meaning of urban application platform? So urban application platform means group of services that get offered into the different different sections like government as well as business. So that's about the some platform we need to develop for that. Then for communication purpose, we need to have the mobile unified wireless communication. So for that, we're going to have some mobile unified service platform. Apart from this, coming to the right side of this image, so where we are having management center to control all the events, all the activities of the smart city. We should have some management center. We can monitor all the things, and we can take some actions based on the some critical conditions. Then to store the data, to deploy the applications, we need the cloud platform, so that we can store the data and process in the cloud. So this is all about the overview. But what are the hardware required? That is also available in the image. That is integrated information center. That is a IoT service provider center. So when we require the gateways, we require IPS, we require some switches, and we require some firewalls. Apart from that, we need to have different types of servers like proxy servers, web servers, email servers, and FTP servers. So these are all required for the core operation of the IoT smart city. Then coming to that, there will be a top layer, low low altitude aircraft supervision center. So in a city there may be service of transportation like by air, like aircraft. So we need to manage all those things. So for that we need a one separate section. Then emergency plan command, in case of any emergencies available like COVID. So what are the plans, how we can manage all the things. That's all about the some plan we required in the emergency cases that we can take as a one part. The evolution government platform, so it's continuously developing the e-governance services. So that platform is all about that improving the activities and services in the system. That is one more layered architecture we can find for the smart city IoT. So application layer, management and control layer, network layer, access layer, and sensing layer. So this all about the just IoT architecture, but it's specified for the particular smart city. So sensing layer, it's all about that. So we are going to have some different types of sensors that can sense the data. Then access layer means how to access the sense data through the communication uh, communication aspects like mobile networks, satellite networks, wireless, and other infrastructures. Then a network layer is all about platform as services. Then resource stores, how can we manage the SOA and information integration. Then come to the management and control. It's all about the managing all the activities in the smart city. That may be the management of particular events, how management of cloud computing, then information processing, business processing, and business support. So to use supports, we need to have the some uh, component in the smart city. The application layer is all about how can we access the data, and you can see the data. it, there are so many applications are there. It means we have a very here they are listed out very few: security system, product manufacturing, logistics system, other related systems. Security means to provide the CCTV cameras all over the cities, and you can access the view of the particular security system. And product manufacturing, in product manufacturing also, like IoT is one of the biggest area where you can have the automation in the manufacture. And in the logistics like transportations and sending the parcels, that's also we need certain automation, and like that other systems we can have. So these are all our service oriented layered architecture that mainly used for the smart city. So apart from this, one more thing we can have in this smart city is smart environment. So what is a smart environment means? So there are some of the gifts that are given from the god. So like that we can monitor the pollutions, monitor the snow level, identify that earthquakes. So many things are available. We can have the certain automations in the environment, that is called a smart environment. So this is a part of the smart city. So this is not for your syllabus, this is just out of the syllabus. Thing is that you need to understand better, because sometimes you are going for the projects in the smart environments. At the time it's going to help you. The first one is forest fire detection. So that we are having the see we have seen that so many foresters are suffer from the fire. So to avoid that things, we need to detect the fire early detection fire. So monitoring the so many gases and so many air conditions in the forest, that can define the when and what time fire may be occurred. Like that we can predict it, and we can going to resolve that problem in early stage. Air pollution, we can have so many sensors to detect the pollution in the air, so that so many gases like CO2, toxic gases are available. So many factories are also emitting so many uh, types of gases. That's also very difficult for the that's dangerous for the human being. So that also we can resolve using this. It means you can give the awareness to the user that in this area there is a lot of air is polluted. So like that we can give the some information to the people of the country. Then snow level. So these are snow level monitor means this will be used in Antarctica, like where we are having the uh, lesser degree, like 0 and minus in the maybe like Kashmir and other areas. So we can see that what is the level of the snow we can monitor here. Then landsliding. So some of the areas are suffering from the landsliding. So when they will occur, when what is the things, when will have possibly occurring the landsliding, that we can again detect by monitoring the soil moisture, vibrations, and earth density to detect the dangerous patterns in the land conditions. So we need to identify that, recognize the patterns, so that when landslide may be possible, like that, so that we can send the people from that area to the other area for any safety and security. Then earthquake early detection, so that is already told. Then potable water monitoring, monitoring the quality of the tap water and other types of waters in the cities. Then chemical leakage detection, then swimming pool remote measurement, pollution level in a sea, water leakages, and river floods like tsunami and other things. Can we verify all those things in the smart environment? So this is all about the smart city. So there are few questions that are very important for your examination point of view. So the first one is explain in detail smart city architectures. You can take any of the three architectures I defined in this module. So based on the diagram, you can explain the thing. Then with a case study, explain the smart and connected city using Raspberry Pi. So you can take any part of the smart city like smart traffic, smart street lights. So you can connect the Raspberry Pi with some of the sensors to detect the certain events. Based on that event, it automatically take the certain actions. So like that. Next, write a note on Arduino Uno. So already we discussed in the previous part what is Arduino Uno, what is the architecture, what is the diagram. So you can, based on the diagram, you can explain the components of the Arduino Uno. With a neat diagram, explain Raspberry Pi board. So already in the section 2 we discussed about Raspberry Pi and its board configuration and architectures. You can take the diagram. With the help of diagram you can explain the concepts. With a neat diagram, explain wireless temperature monitoring system with the Raspberry Pi. So we are connecting some temperature sensors and continuously monitor the temperature sensors using Raspberry Pi. So connect our temperature sensor to the Raspberry Pi and start getting the data from the sensors with the help of Raspberry Pi. You can connect so many things, humidity also, temperature also, so many sensors we can going to connect and we can work on that. Okay, this is all about the your smart city for of the model number 5. Thank you.